Good evening, guys. Am I audible? Good evening, guys. Am I audible? Good evening, everyone. Okay, guys. I have one question for you. That in the last week, I didn't receive good feedback from you guys. So, what is the reason? Can I know that? When you fill the form, you will give the credits. No, make sure that you give correct public ID. Means I'm gonna show it once again. Share this public profile in the right way or not. Please check that. Okay. So this is. Are you able to see the screen? Is it visible? Guys, are you able to see the screen? Is it visible? Okay. Yeah. So guys, someone is saying that we didn't receive credits. So check that have you filled in the form in the right way, means right format. So just what you need to do, just give the mails correctly, and after that go to settings here. I already shown this in the beginning of starting of this sessions, right? Go down here. You're going to have the public profile. So in Google form, they will ask, please provide your public profile. So don't give this URL. Okay, go here and you're going to have the checkbox. Click on checkbox again. If you are visiting first time, just click on checkbox and update settings. Then you will find your this link. Okay, then you will find this link. Just copy this link and paste it there. So this is a process you need to do, guys. Okay. That's clear. So try. Is the thing you are followed in the same way, same format? I didn't get Disha. What's your question? Okay, they will send these credentials to the Google team need to give the access for you. Okay, so it will take time. Okay, don't worry, you'll receive. Okay, I'll also intimate to the team once again. Okay? I'll inform them about this. So just once update in the group. Okay, I'll talk to Akshita once. Okay, in this today's session, just we have covered these topics, right? In the previous, we have covered these topics, developers, and we have covered. And remaining, you need to do this. Today, I'm just moving for the next remaining labs. Okay, cover these topics. Okay, I think I covered almost in this. So you need to finish this 7th one. I'm just moving to the next one. Okay. So in this, you have 5 labs, right? You have 5 labs. So you need to finish each and every lab. Okay, guys. So make sure that this final is challenging lab. Based on these 4 labs only, this challenging lab is going to be. You need to work on this lab. Okay. Means you need to finish based on these 4 labs. Okay. If you do in the right format, and as well as make sure that what they will do generally, just they will ask code which is they're going to be miss the part. Means when you open Jupyter notebook, they will miss the code part. Means you need to fulfill that part. So how it is going to happen? So same, what are the previous sessions, sections, previous labs, what they code you're going to run. That code is going to ask in the they're going to repeat in this challenging lab. Okay. Sorry. So that is a thing. What they generally do means in this challenging lab. So previously you're gonna do these labs, right? first, second, third, fourth labs. So what are the work you will do in these 4 labs? Okay, that about that only they're going to ask in this challenging. For example, I'm giving general example. For example, there is a prime number code. So you go through this cloud. Okay, you just open the Jupyter lab. Okay, in the same way, how we gonna do? Go to Vertex AI. In that, we go to the workbench. From there, you will go to the in the workbench. You'll open the Jupyter notebook. So in that Jupyter notebook, you're going to run each and every cell, right? So in that cell, for example, they mentioned this is a prime number code. Okay, if you run this cell, you will get as output the given number is a prime or not. Okay, so in that way, what they will do in the challenging lab? In the challenging lab, they will ask that this is a prime code cell. Okay, this is a cell you need to run. In that, please write the remaining code. There is a missing part of code. Please fill that and finish the cell. In that way, they will ask in the challenging lab. Okay, make sure that each and everything you can record screen record, or you can run each and every cell in the carefully. Okay, make sure that. Okay, today I'm just moving for the first lab, and I'll show the 1, 2, 3 labs. Okay, after do the remaining labs by your own. Okay, you need to do the remaining labs. Get started with the Gemini API Vertex AI CURL. So what is this URL? Generally, we know the URLs, and whatever the CURL. Let's see. You will learn in this lab. You'll learn API in Vertex AI with CURL command interact with the Gemini. Okay, this is a CRL. Okay, what is the mean by? So you are going to use command line. Okay, and model you learn how to generate text from prompt. Okay, and add model parameters, chart, generate text from images and videos. So this is the thing you are going to do in this lab. Okay, guys. So Gemini is a family powerful generative AI model developed by Google DeepMind. Okay, capable of understanding and generating various forms of content. Yes, that's thing we are learning the about these concepts, right? Next, Gemini API is a Vertex. AI provides a unified interface for interacting with the Gemini models. Okay, these things are fine. Design and complex reasoning and including analyzing the summarizing large amount of information, right? Sorry for the interruption, guys. So what we will do generally, we're going to summarize the large amount of information. Means what are the information you can think like this. So if you have huge documents, for example, it may be PDF, it may be Word document, or else it is an Excel sheet, or else you have URLs. For example, you have some web page URLs. Okay. So what you will do, just you will post that, give that URL, and based on that URL, the model will get the data. Means, for example, there is a news article in a web. For example, take that today's news. So there is a website, so which is going to give the today's news articles. So you have the link of that article. You share that article to this Gemini. So what it will do, it will go there and just get the complete data. It will extract the complete information, and it will give the answers what you ask. Like how it is going to work means, let me give an example. There is a model in Gene is that RAG. Okay, retrieval augmented generation. So what this retrieval augmented generation means, nothing but RAG. What it will do, for example, you built a model. Okay, you tried worked on n number of months, and you built a model with a huge amount of data. Okay, billions of parameters, use billions of parameters, and you train the model. Okay, everything is working good. So but there is a issue that you train the model with the data of only till 2025. Till 2025, what are the data you have? Just you train that model. Okay, so after 6 months, after 1 year, the person who is using the model, just he want to know that what is the update of today's weather, or else today's stock price. Is the model going to give the response accurately? Guys, the question is clear. Is the question is clear? Is not? Just let me know. What I'm discussing is clear or not for you? Yeah. So just let me repeat that. For example, you built a model, guys. For example, you built a huge model. Okay. Means you tried n number of months. Okay. You collected data from various sources till 2025 for this June month. Okay. Till June month, you collected data. It may be Instagram data, it may be Twitter data, or else it may be text data. Okay. So from various sources, you collected data. And just you cleaned and just you trained your own model. Means you built your Gen model, one model. Okay. And just you are just released that model into the public, means your market. You released that model into the market. So there are huge customers you're using your model. Okay. After few months, what they think, I need today's update, means like what is the stock price, what is the weather right now. So these type of questions they're going to ask. So is the model going to give the answer? Is it ready to give the information which is they needed right now? Means if they want today's information, the model going to give the answer for that. If the user want to know today's information, like it may be date, it may be weather, the model going to give the answer? No, because it has been trained on past data, right? It has been trained on past data. So there is an issue, right? This is a main issue. For example, you want to update daily, means you want to update today you got some data, you want to update that data to with the model, means you need to update the database and the model going to be trained and just it is going to give the information, right? If you want to do this, then how much money it will take to train a model? First, when you train with this huge amount of data, it took lakhs and crores of money. Okay. So if you want to do this daily, how much money it will take? Means if it is less data, it will cost some of amount, right? If you want to do this process daily, so what is the thing? What is the amount you need to invest? So to overcome these type of issues, there is an issue with the memory, right? You need to store everyday information and you need to clean that data and you need to update the model. So if you do this daily, it will take a huge amount, cost effective and time taken, right? So to overcome this process, they introduce the model as RAG. Means what is it will do generally means it's retrieve the information from cloud. It will retrieve the information from document. It will retrieve the information from your link, means URL link. Okay. So what this RAG generally will do means, what are the information you will be? It may be document, it may be URL, it may be whatever the thing it is. Okay. It will take the complete information from you and just that information it will pass to the model. Model will just update and it will give the answer what you ask. It will give respond there itself. It's quite easy, right? So without investing huge money, you're just a simple model which will extract the information from various sources and just it will just send to the model. Model will understand, means it will understand from the data, and if you ask any question, it will search in that data and it will give the information. So if I ask for about weather, what I'll do, I'll train the recent information. Or if I connect with the Google, so it's going to give the recent information, right? So it will train on that and it will ready. Means if you, I think the ChatGPT added the web search. How it is searching? Just every day there is a every day the users who using Google, definitely they will update one website. For example, I created one website and just updated in a Google. So if any new user comes, they want about information about my website, so they will use some generics like this and they'll ask the information. So today which are the websites updated in new website came into the market. So then it need to search in Google right now, right? And it need to give the information. So they are interconnected. How? These are the models which will help to process this type of information. Okay guys, is this clear? If not, just let me, I'm going to explain it again. So main idea of this URL is nothing but when you give the new information, it may be you will pass through the document, or if you pass through the links, means URL from websites, you pass through the Excel sheet. It's not that whatever the data you send, just it will take the data, and that data is converted into vertex, means the numbers, because the model will not understand high level language, no. So it will convert, and that information is going to pass to the model. So if when the user asks a new question, means related to that document, for example, you trained a document on sports, okay, today or tomorrow's yesterday's sports, okay, you will trained on that data. And if you ask that what about the centuries, and what about the things about sports, so it will give the response what are the information it found in that document, right? It is well designed plan and approach to reduce the time and cost efficiency. So that is the thing about this lab, guys. Okay, time and high throughput, so high quality to lower cost and wide range of tasks, enhance the multimodal capability, including improve spatial understanding, new output modality, means it may be text, it may be audio, it may be images, guys. Okay, code execution and third party functions. So prerequisites, we already know that. So in this lab, upcoming lab, read this instruction lab, timeout cannot pass them. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, we already did all these things. Guys, is it clear with this lab instructions, and what is the purpose of this lab? I think you guys are clear. If not, just let me know. Okay. Okay, task 5 credits. Okay. I don't have remaining 3 credits. Well, let's see. Okay. This is about the lab. Okay. Just I started my lab and just running in incognito mode. I understand. So are you able to see that incognito mode window? If not, just let me know. Just share. Okay, just let me share entire screen. Okay. I think now you can see. Right. Just open this. So this is about our lab. Okay. Now let's scroll down. What are the tasks we need to do? A number of tasks we have. We have total 5 tasks. Okay. So first, what we need to do? These are the lab credentials, right? Open the notebook of Vertex A. Okay, they are saying to go to Jupyter. Okay, open this one. Okay, just go to Vertex. So what is Vertex AI, guys? We'll discuss in the upcoming sessions. So I'll give the Vertex AI is a huge AI model for Google. Okay, Google Cloud, which will help you to do AI tasks. Means it may you can create ML models, you can create deep learning models, you can create Gen AI models. That way you can work with the number of models which is again provided by Vertex AI. Okay, we'll discuss this in upcoming sessions too. Okay. Let's open the Jupyter lab. It's taking time. Okay, generally it will take time. Okay. Wait for a while. But this is a lab. Okay. What they are? Intro to Gemini CURL. Okay, just this is a just double click on it. Look at so this launcher. This also. Now, so select hit on kernel select. Now, so you'll complete the following tasks: text generation, streaming text generation, chart, function calling, multimodal input, and control generation, search as a tool, and code execution. These are the parts we're going to finish in this task, means in this lab. Okay. So just check that is the all libraries are updated or not to date. Okay, it's to date. Check for authentication. Okay. Okay. Now here you need to ask for permissions. Yes. So what you need to do here? Just give your project ID. Okay. Just on my project ID. So this is my project ID and region, guys. Okay. So what is the model you are using? Gemini Flash. So it is like a platform. So from here we are getting this model. Okay. So this one. Text generation. So just we are give the information like run this part of okay. Generate content method can handle wide varieties of use cases, including multi-turn chart and multi-model input, and depending on what the underlying model support. In this example, you send the text prompt, okay, and the request model to respond in text. Okay, just we are passing the information, we are getting the information, just we are asking in this format. So this is we generally call it as a JSON format. Okay, just we are passing this in this type of format. This prompt you are passing in a JSON format. Okay. So in this, what you will do generally, this streaming will responsive mechanism with this approach, you don't need to wait for complete response. Okay, you can start processing fragments in as soon as they are accessible. Means what they are saying is you need not to get the complete information. If you want, just you can get the of the information. Okay, so that is the thing the model it will do. So that is a thing of this streaming. Okay. So we are giving the text, it is giving the back as a text, right? So the model parameters, every prompt you send to the model include the parameter values that control how the model generate response. Is the model can generate different results to offer different parameter values. You can experiment with the different model parameters to see how the result changes. So they are saying that what is the parameters in essence? What is meant by parameters, guys? What is meant by parameters? What is meant by parameters? So parameters is nothing but configurations, right? So how you change? This is a temperature, top P, top K, max tokens. Okay. So these are the parameters which you will control the output, right? So that is the configurations we generally call. So you can change, guys. You can change and try with the different parameters. Okay. You can get to know how this is going to work, right? Check my progress because I've done with the text prompt. So for the first, we are just getting for this temperature, we are getting this prompt. If you change these values, then you'll get a different outputs. Right? chat. Gemini API support the natural multi-turn conversation and it idea to text task that requires back and forth interaction. Means like, so it can move forward and backward. Means it can understand in different types. Okay. So these are the examples. See, we are giving a number of, we are passing a number of charts. Function calling lets you create a description of a function in the code. Then pass the description to a language model in a request. This is simple an example. Passing a description of a function that returns the information about where a movie is playing and several functionalities declaration, including the requests such as find movie, find theaters. See, the function calling. Function calling is nothing but, guys. So for example, you want to do specific task. Means the what is the example they gave as. So if you give for example, you want to go to theater, so you want to watch movie, right? Generally what you'll do, you'll go to book my show and you'll book your ticket, right? And these Gen can do that task for you. So how this will do, generally it will, if you give the text, it will means it will going to reply with the text. So how it will do, you need to add one function. Okay, function is nothing but generally how you're going to add to do specific task in programming languages, like it may be Python, Java, C Sharp. So you're going to add some function to do specific task, right? So in that way, here what is our specific task, guys? So to book our tickets in a theaters, means seats, right? So that is your task. Just it need to give what are the theaters, what are the movies it have, and how many number of seats it has been had, like vacancies. In that way, it need to check and give the information. So they wrote the function for that. It is a, we call it as a tool function. Okay, they are calling it as a tool function. Function declaration. The name of the function was find movie, and the description of that function, find movie titles currently playing in the theater based on the description, genre, title, words. Okay, so you can give the information, it will do. Okay, object, properties, location, string. Okay, these are description about. So they need to include this one. Okay. So this is the description, this is the thing. So they are asking, this is a function, just we need to get. So get ask for show times. So only just you're not going to ask only for one movie, right? You're generally how the book my show work. For example, there is a movie which released in multiple languages. So it need to ask for us. So in which language you want, right? So for that, they have added multiple options like find theater, get show times. Okay, in that way. So this is a function. Okay, so we're calling the function. It has been done. The function has been loaded. You can see. Now, multimodal input. Okay. So Gemini is multimodal that supports adding image and video in a text, and so the chart prompts for the text response. So these are basics. I think you already know, right? Download an image. Okay, just we are downloading image. So encode image data in a base 64. Okay. So they are just adjusting the image. Okay. Generate text from an image on a Google Cloud storage. So what are the images we are just gave that the URL of the image? Then what it will do, it will describe the image. Just we are passing the image and we are asking for describe the image. So you can see this is the URL of that image. Okay. What are the images they shared? Just it is explaining about that. Okay. There's the text from video. Specific cloud storage URI of a video to include the prompt. The bucket that store the file must be in a same Google Cloud project that send the request. You must also specify the minimum type field and is supported by this. Okay, you need to include that. Okay, just let's see. MP4. So they included answer the following question using the video only. Okay, the person profession of the main person. What is the profession of the main person? What are the main features of the phone highlighted? Okay, these are the questions. Okay, according to that video. Okay, they're answering the question based on that. So this is the answer. The man features the phone. She's a photographer. Okay, what is the profession? She is a photographer, and it is explaining. See, so using this Gemini, that also we can do. Controlled generation, we can control list the few popular cookie recipes. Just we are asking recipes based on you can control. So they are saying that we can control the response. Yes, that generally we know, right? Search as a tool. Search as a tool. Using grounding the Google search, you can improve the accuracy of a response from the model, right? Starting like Gemini 2.0, search is available. Okay, just we can search what is the weather today in a particular area. Just let's search that model is going to respond. It's doing. So it gave the information, right? To go with that, it just generated the link. So Gemini API code execution feature enable the model to generate and run the Python code and learn iteratively. Okay, yeah, you can do that too. Okay, you can see. So it is asking for 20th Fibonacci number, then find the nearest palindrome to it. So it just combined two tasks and just asking that. Okay, let's see that. It's giving that response. You can see this is a code, right? So, but there it is not extracting. We are not extracting information. So we are just taking that in a JSON format itself. We are passing in a JSON format and we are getting the output as in JSON format itself, right? So if we say the text, then it is going to give this. So this is a lab. So guys, but make sure that just observe the code. Okay, the last in the challenging lab. Okay, just be focusing. Things done. Yeah. But I received only 20 where just generate text from video file. Okay, let's try that. We received it. Just I'm ending the lab. Okay, end the lab. It's done. So it's going to update it, but you opened in incognito now. Please close that. Okay. So now go for next. Introduction to function calling with the Gemini. So just now we have seen that function calling. Now just it is saying that introduction to Gemini using function calling. Okay, what this function calling will generally do. Function calling lets developer create a description of a function of their code, right? So in the previously we have seen, right, about booking a ticket in a theaters, right? Then pass the description to the language model in a request. So the model will understand. Just we will create a function with the name like movie book tickets booking. Like we'll create a function. So then how the model will understand? So this description will help to the model. So this is a tool for booking a tickets for movies, right? in theaters. Then pass the description to the long mail request. Okay, the response from the model includes the name, function, and the matches the description argument cell. Right, all this need going to check. Function calling is similar to vertex array extension in that the both generate information about the function. Difference between them is function calling returns the JSON data, okay, the name of the function and the arguments user code, whereas vertex array extension return the function and calls it if for you. Okay, just it will return the function and also it will call for us vertex array. Okay, so that is a different guys. Okay? These are the same, just they are repeating. Okay. Open the notebook again, set up the notebook, and use the function calling and structured of Google Store queries. Okay, use function calling to G code means just we are asking for addresses. Okay, using function calling and entity and extraction. Okay, so we'll use different function callings in this lab. Okay. Sure. I don't have credits. I didn't receive the link. Okay, just I'll do one thing. Just a minute, guys. Okay. Okay, just I'm trying to share my credits from one account to other account, but it is issue, I think so. Just a minute. Here I'm checking. So, so I need to credits, but his interesting why. Most I'm checking nice. This time that. The bill is open. Now I need to receive. Okay, just now, just I added some credits. Okay. Okay, guys, just this thing I'm just added my credits. Okay, now. So where we are in the second lab, right? So I'm just accessing this lab now. This lab. Okay. Updated. Just now the credits has been updated. Okay. I'll go back and just start reopen it again. Skill boost. So already checked that there is 18 credits. Okay. Learning path. You can continue to learn path. Scroll down. So here is our labs, right? Try to access this. Yeah. Not with the 5 credits. In this way, guys, you can share your credits too. Okay. So now I can access it. So okay, let's do the function calling now. So it's a simple, guys. If you have huge credits, for example, every month you're going to get 35 credits. Okay. So if you want to share, you can share that credit. Just simple. Click on credits and go to the shares. So you need to create. There is a group. Okay, with the name. Just give the group name as well as give the description of the group and just create. After that, go back and hit on share. Means group name. Hit on that group name. It will ask you n number of credits. Okay. Just give that credits, and below you have the add filter option. Okay, email filter option. Just there pass your member who is you are sharing the credits, you are sharing credits, no, that person mail id, just add there and click on add filter option. So then a number of credits you want to share, you can share that credits. So what is the use of sharing these credits means, if you have credits that are wasting every month means, you can, your friend is going to be utilized, right? So like doing some task. So that is the thing, just sharing this credits. Okay. Mhm. And we'll see the function calling. Just let me open in console coordinator window. Go to here and go to same as what we did in the previous. Go to there and just go to bench. Then Jupyter Lab. So just intro to function calling. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, close this. See, what is function calling? They are explaining in detail. You can go through it. Function calling in Gemini let's say developers create the description function. Yes, in the previous what we discussed that. Why function calling? Imagine asking someone to write down the important information without giving them form of any guidelines like instructions, right? Structure. You might get beautifully crafted paragraph, but extracting specific details like names, dates, numbers, and it's gonna miss a number of information. Similarly, trying to get constant structured data from generate text models without function calling can be a frustrating, isn't it, guys? So if you are expecting, like you asked to give, please give the information about booking the ticket and theaters, right? So if you ask in that way, so it's going to give that, okay, this is movie name and this is the place and this is a time, okay, and you can book the ticket. So it gave that information, and next for next theater it gave in different format. So what you will get frustrated, right? This is where the Gemini function calling comes in. Instead of hoping the best freeform text response from the generate model, you can define the clear function with the specific parameters and data types. This function declaration act as a structured guideline and guide the Gemini model to structure and output of a predictable and underlying CS usable way. No more passing text response for important information, means it's not going to miss any of the important information, like teaching Gemini to speak the language of your application, means you are just training a model you own. So in that way you are going to do this task. Okay, objective in this tutorial you'll learn how to use Gemini API in the Vertex AI, the Vertex AI software development kit, Python to make function call in Gemini 2.0 Flash. Okay, we're going to use this. Okay, is it clear, guys? What is the function call? Why we generally use function calling? Wait. Set Google Cloud project. Okay, just let's run this. Choose a model. Okay, we are going to choose this model. So that. So import libraries. What are the libraries you want? Just import that one. Okay. Just now we did chart example using function calling chat session. Answer user questions about the Google Store. In this example, you will use the function calling along with the chart modularity in the Gemini model to help the customers to get information about the product in the Google Store. Okay, get a stock amount means identifier of the given product. Type string description. This is my function, guys. Okay, this is a function declaration. They're specifying this is a function. This is a function name, and this is a description, and the objective means proper parameters, nothing but the response, right? Product name, all these things. Get store location. This is another function, and this place order. This is another function. Okay. So these function calling generally we use in upcoming, like nowadays it is trending. Have you ever wonder what is agent? AI agents. Have you heard this name? Anyone? AI agents. What is this agents will do? So they will use this tools concept. Agents generally what will do? They will have some tools. Tools is nothing but actions. So for example, if you want to write a mail to your friend, okay, if you want to write a mail, but you are too lazy. So what you'll do? Just you'll give the prompt to the model. Model will go and means it will go to your mail and personal. It will access your mail and it will write the complete format mail. And just when you specify this mail ID, then that mail ID is going to add it and just it will send that mail to that person. So these type of tools are going to be used and just prepared by these agents. Okay. So using this Gen AI means LLMs, these agents are going to work. Okay. So that is the thing. function calling is going to be to this type of task. Okay, we are calling the functions client. So model ID, configuration, temperature, all this about model chart. Temperature parameter to control the degree of randomness of generation. Yes, know that we already discussed. Do we have the pixel line in the stock? So we have created this function, right? So we are just one is get product info, another one is get store location, other one will place order. So these are the three functions. So I'm just passing this prompt to the model. Okay, model will check and give the accordingly based on a function. Function called, okay, ID, args, product name, and pixel name 9. See, in the format it has been respond. So just function called all the information it is going to be, right? So next, since the notebook focus on ability to extract the function parameter and generate the function call, you will use more mock data to feed the synthetic response back to the Gemini model rather than sending a request of API server. Later examples, okay, just we are giving the response. Okay, these are the stock information we are processing. Okay, directly we are not initiating the actual data. Okay, now get product info. So this information is going to be given by the model. Yes, we have the pixel 9, right? So whatever the pixel 9 pro excel means, you have the store. So mountain view is a CA that I have visit the straight one out. Okay, I can visit there it is responding accordingly. Again, you get the response with the structured data, but notice that there are the two function calls instead of one, right? Isn't it? One is function info and one is location, right? Gemini model identified that it needed both get product info, get store location function call. Looks closely to attempt prompt that you used in the conversation. Turns in the few cells up, and you'll notice that user asked about the product and the location store. Yes, in case like this, when two or more functions are defined, then the model will predict multiple function calls to the same function. The Gemini model met sometimes written back to back and a parallel function call response with a single conversation. Means, see, not only sometimes it may go down, like it is not going to give the accurate information, it may call n number of times in same function. So this expected behavior, since Gemini model predicts the function should be called at runtime. So what order it should be a dependent function in that way. So it is saying that what are the things to overcome this parallel repeating this process. So it is repeating the same function, means that will get effect, right? So for example, you wrote these three functions. You wrote these three functions, but model is calling only one function parallel. So that is there is no use. So that is the thing that discussing about. You can repeat the same step by before to build synthetic payload in the world. Okay, from external IPs. Okay, so again we are feeding the model, and this will getting this information. Yes, I have the pixel 9 in the stock. Okay, store location. They are just specifying in this store location. You are the pixel 9. Nice. So within the single convention turn, the Gemini model requested two function calls in the row before returning the natural language summary. It's reality of made follow the patterns and need to make the API calls. Yes. So you are asking that order the, you are asking for last function, guys, right? Now just you are getting the information order response. Now you'll get the output. Let's see. Because you are not dealing with that. Okay. Placed an order to fit pixel 9. So just we are give the information we pass. So in this way, the model function calling works, guys. Okay. Let's fix one. So get locations. So now we are dealing with the locations using automatic function calling and geocode address with the maps. Okay, map API. I want to get coordinates of the following address. Okay, just it's going to specify based on the given information. The coordinates this it is specifying and they are just giving the line to the line. You can see, right? So this is about function calling, guys. Check my progress, generate the function call from chat now. Yes, we get that. Yeah. We get the updated here. We didn't load this. Yeah. We got 100, right? So we're ending the lab. Guys, now you are clear with the function calling, isn't it? Guys, till now what we discussed is the clear, or else do you have any queries? From next week, you'll get to know what is GenAI, guys. Okay, that's good. Guys, if you have any queries or you're facing any issues, just please let me know. Okay, I'm here to clarify that things. See and learn more. Okay, let's move for the next lab, shall we? Okay. Getting started with the SDK. No. Just, we need to check and understand the question. Install SDK software development kit. Connect with the API servers. Send the text to multi-model prompts. Setting system instruction. Configure model parameters. Safety filters. Okay. The same way we need to follow. Okay, just let's go. Guys, try to remember while doing challenging lab. Okay. Same and the previous only. Workbench. So just this is the one lab we need to open. Follow the same instructions. So we'll do this all the things in this lab. Just let me run this. Click run it and run this. Asking for update a kernel. Okay. I'm just installing required libraries. It's done. Now I need to specify this lab. Okay. This next client. Client is nothing but which all the information is going to be shared in that thing. But using Flash model. So just using one function model.generate content. What is a large planet in solar system? So this is our question generated, right? Send a text to copy model if you're done. Check my libraries. The largest planet in solar system was Jupiter. Okay. So now just we are printing the text in markdown option. So you can check guys. So it has been changed due to markdown option. Markdown in the sense I'm going to give the right format. Send the multimodal prompts. Okay, you can include PDF document, images, audios. Okay. First, what they are passing image, meal image. Write a short note engaging the blog post of this picture. Okay. So this is a complete image that we are passing. So you can see it. Meal pre Monday. So healthy, delicious. So it is explaining what are the things of that image. Okay. You can also pass the URL part from the URL in the request of mode. Okay, you can pass URL also. And already we discussed this, guys. It'll pass the URL and it will take that and it will capture the information it will give, right? Also, pass URL is a part of this. Okay, yes, we did that. So send text prompts, send multi prompts. Means here you need to understand the code. Okay, what the code of the part is explaining us. So now we are passing with the system instruction. You are a language translator. Okay, missions to translate text to French. So do anyone know the French? Because I don't know the French. So if you know, just please let me know. Okay. So this is our model ID prompt. Okay, just we are given the system instructions. Yes, it will do, right. Give something. If anyone know, please read this. If not, just let's check the system instructions. Now configure and control. Yeah, in the same as previous, we did this, right? Configuration general tell me the internet works, but And puppy. So what is this? Okay, it's imagine the internet is like, okay, it asking for with the example, like tell me in that format, right? Now filters. Gemini provides safety filters that you can adjust the, yes. Till now we discussed about n number of concepts. So these safety filters came into the picture. So in the advance, you will get to know why these safety filters are important. Because see, already I said, I think so. For example, you built your own model. Okay, you struggled and you built your own model. So it can generate what the user query have. Based on that, it will generate. If I ask that I want to kill a person, I need detailed plan. So if the model provides in that format, is that following any safety instructions? Is the responsible AI has been included in that? No. If the model is 100% accurate, then it need to follow these safety instructions and from some responsibilities like human rights and some, it need to consider some law or rules and regulations, and it need to respond. If the user asks in that way, it need to give that and don't know, or else it need to redirect to something else, right? Universe after. So it is asking for in a dark way, right? So category dangerous content and block only high. So which are the high content is going to block, right? So in that way, previously I was really necessary experiencing with the, so it is giving information, because if it is high, then it's going to block that content, right? Multi-turn chart. So you are the instructor and just giving the system instructions. Now I can send chart. Write a function that checks if here is a leap year or not. Okay, it will do, right? This is a function which is going to check the leap year or not, right? And it gives the explanation. Write a unit test of generated function. Unit test. Okay, that will also it will do. Chart board, we can chart with these models, right? This code is going to repeat it. Okay, be focused here. And now safety filters, we have explored safety filters, right? Control generated output. Yes, we can control the generated output with class. We just writing a new class with the base model. List a few popular cookie recipes. Yes, it will give only the recipes, not the other content, right? It's not explaining anything, because we are saying that this I need these ingredients and string and this. So in that format only it's going to give, right? So also you can define the purpose of scheme in Python dictionary. Okay, you can also use supported field listed below: items, max items, nullable properties required. Instruct the model, analyze the product, review data, and extract the key entities. Perform sentiment classification, multiple choice, and provide the, yes, it will do that too, right? It can analyze our text. Info is a positive sentence. It's a negative sentence. Rating is 1. So generate content stream. Stream is nothing but so it's breaking the content, right? So that is how we call it as means chunks. The data which is going to divide into some small parts. So which is generated by the machine, it is going to divide into small subparts. Okay. Compose a song about adventures of time traveling squirrel. It will give the lyric, I think. Yeah. Please, can you even sing this song? Sing a song. With the good music, combine the music and try to sing a song. Anyone? Okay, next. Count tokens and compute tokens. So it is generating. We are saying that give with 100 tokens or give with a 200 tokens. So is that the model is performing well? Then how we know? Just we can give a one function to that. So we can count that, right? See, it has been generated, that response, it has been counted and giving the output, right? Output means tokens. With that tokens, it's just giving the token numbers as well as tokens, IDs. So IDs as well as it giving the. So with the model dot token computes. So model dot token counts with these functions, it can do this too. Function calling. So in the last previous, we have discussed about this function calling, right? What is about this function calling? Provides the tools to do respond user form to create. Yes, based on the given structure, it will respond, right? So that is the main use case of this function call. Create a cache. So to store frequently used input tokens in dedicated cache reference those tokens to subsequent requests. This eliminate the need of repeatedly pass the same set of tokens, right? So if it is using same tokens, it try to store and it will remove that token. So that is the main idea of this cache. Okay. So it try to avoid the repeated words. Okay, it's try to do that. It's not going to allow to model to repeat. Taking time. Okay. Because it is taking too much time, I think. Will take the good. Hey guys, it too much time. So it's created. Actually, after that, it will just respond only. And the batch prediction while mechanism batch prediction of Gemini API text to number of it to Gemini to single batch. Just synchronize populate your storage location. Production are generally more efficient to cost effective than online production when the processing large inputs not test. Production what will do, it will take the information huge item and see so one first step will take pass use this information, okay, the model. After that, as protect task the output stored location specified in the request. Is so this is the path and prediction. It's going to give them batch format. So this is a project ID. Let me check the context catching. Server connection errors. Okay. I think technical issue. Okay, it will give the in this format, guys. Okay, will give server is not responding. Please check that once. Okay, I think it will work for you. Which is for the sections of complete depending on the number of inputs time item that you submitted. Generation take some time to do. So we need to a job fail means it need to see a job status pending, no update, guys. So it need to update for what job status success. Then only will get success. Otherwise, it will fail. Will run. So job updating is not changed. Let's see again. Still, it will take time because internet. Then it will take time. It will take 10 minutes more. Okay, 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and if you try to uh, it, when wait for a few minutes and run again, you'll get the job. They need to be a stable internet. It has been changed to for batch complete. You're done. Adding can the text taking your time, guys, or try it in your internet. You get the text and line for bits of text content method beyond with this. So get into the text. So text embedding. So these are text embedding, guys. You can see. Okay? So I think we not finish. Yes. So because that, do it, try it once again. If not, just let me know. Okay. So that is the thing today. So we are discuss these labs today, guys. I think you are guys clear with these labs. Try to finish these two labs, guys. Okay. I'm repeating once again. Yes, am I audible now? Due to some technical facing some technical issue, that is the thing. Sorry for that, guys. So I think today's session was clear, right? Whatever what we have discussed, the labs was so if you are facing any issues, okay, please just let me know in the Telegram group, okay? So do you have any queries? You need to finish the Google Learning Paths and IBM course, guys. So if you have any queries or doubt, please post in the group, and as well as you can ask in our session. Okay. So in the next week, try to finish the remaining lab, guys, and in the next week we'll discuss Chennai. Okay, I'll let you know details about Chennai. We'll finish steps. Okay, this is the thing about, right. I hope it's a clear all today, right? Okay, guys, we'll meet in the next session. Okay. Good night.